But Limestone, now's your chance. Okay, are you interested? So we play a game. If I win, I buy you a sub to my channel. If you win, you sub to my channel. Can be an Amazon Prime sub, can be a regular sub, whatever. If you don't have the money, that's okay. We can just play a game if you'd like to play a game. But if you want to wager a sub on it, let me know. All right, sounds good. Okay, so I just need to know what your chess.com username is, and we'll get in there. There it is. Ooh, we get white. We get white. That's right. We're an e4 player. e4, e5, knight f3. Oh, he plays the Petrov. That's okay. We're going to play the 4 knights here. Ooh. Oh. That's surprising. How do we want to respond to this? Okay. Because if we push something like here, he can wreck our pawn structure. We don't actually mind that much, but it makes it hard for our bishop to develop. We could also just take this pawn. We could. And then when take, so if we take, and he takes, and we take, then we can come back, and if he takes, we can pin. So that seems fine. I'm taking your pawn. I'm calling your bluff. Come at me. Take towards the center. I'd like a large center here. We don't mind the opening of this bishop. That is not a problem for us, sir. Yep. No problem. And you're not threatening any of that with any potency, so just get out of my house. Yeah, that's what I thought. And we're both going to castle here. And we're just going to set up the sniper duo here on the queen side. Just those long-range bishops. Yeah, no problem. I'm not really interested in a rook trade right now. What I'd like to do is checkmate you. Oh, gosh, I know, right? Embarrassing to admit it. Okay, let me think for a moment. I don't want to kill my own bishop. But I think I will, because I see some other things going on. What I'd like to do is I'd like to play bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6. We're going to play here, because we need our rook continued defense, and we'd like to put our queen on c2 to be able to attack the h7 pawn. In the meantime, these two pieces are abysmal right now, and it is unclear to me how he's going to rectify that problem. So we're not really afraid of where that bishop can move, and it's like his knight's, I guess, going to go to c6. This game is going by very quickly, which is fair, and he's blitzing out the moves. Now, what we'd love is for the knight to get to this square. How can we route our knight around? Well, we'd probably have to get it to here. So in order to do that, to get to this square, or to here, in order to do that, what we'd like to do is we'd like to route, I think, something like this, maybe? The other thing is that I'm seeing this is a little bit tender. And we're okay here. We're not sacrificing, or unless Limestone is going to sacrifice the exchange on us, we're doing okay. Yeah, and the other thing is that we kind of want to induce him to trade rooks when that time comes. Because his knight's not developed yet. I feel like whispering is going to help me keep secrets, even though my opponent can literally hear all of the things that I'm saying. If only I were as good as Eric Rosen, I could oh no, my queen. But I just don't know that many tricks and traps in most lines. In fact, this opening already caught me off guard. Right, I was ready for this. And that would develop his knight, actually. Okay, I think we do have to trade, unfortunately. This is not working out in our favor, but that's okay. Yes, I see. Yeah, all good so far. Yeah, really even game. Our pawn structure is a little bit worse. I'm curious what in the opening white can usually generate an advantage. So clearly something about the way that I played was at least a little bit incorrect. I'm surprised, though. I mean, to get something out of the Petrov that already is something unexpected. What are you trying to double up here? I mean, look, if you're getting ready to sacrifice the exchange here, like, by all means. Yep. And then we're doing fine. Our queen's still protecting this pawn. The other thing we can do is we can target along the b file. Giving up the exchange for a pawn makes his center very strong, and we're going to have to target along here. But the only way that's going to work, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. I don't have qualms with that as of yet. Yeah, so we want to keep this closed, and in fact, we might even play f6 to ensure that it stays closed, because if this opens, he's got too much firepower for us. So if we go here, and he plays, takes, and we're boned. I see. I'm going to play something like this. Yeah, I want to play here, because then I want to play knight to d2 so that I can lay knight to f3. Attack the queen, say get off my lawn, yell at people because I'm an old person. You know, typical stuff. Also, he's open to this diagonal, but we don't have an easy way to exploit it. Though we might in a moment. The other nice thing is that, yeah, I guess we could have played there. Well, no, because then he just takes. Right, yes. Yes. This is a hard position for us. We might want to play h3 and tuck our king, or g3 and tuck our king. So far it appears that we don't, though. That's fair. I'd like to defend. If he plays here, then that's okay. Yeah, this position is a little tricky for us, but we're defending the e1 square, which is nice, because if he gives us the move to, trying to consider the alternatives here. Okay, so we want to play queen d1 or queen c3. We could play queen c1, but that doesn't do anything. Well, I guess it forces a queen trade, but then we're losing this pawn, and I don't want to lose that pawn. In fact, I will play this with a counterattack, and we're always threatening to go here and trade all the rooks because we have a knight. Now the real tricky question here is if we play here and if we play rook fe1 and he plays knight e5, then he's threatening our knight. And you can play here to disconnect the rooks, and then if he plays there, then we're trading all over again. So we're doing okay. Yes, I see you, knight. And he can't take the a2 pawn because he loses his rook. This position has gotten quite tricky. Quite tricky indeed. Takes. Goes here. Yeah, that's hard for us. I think we would play it though, because he ends up with just a totally ineffectual knight in that endgame, and we've managed to activate our queen. So this series of trades seems to be to our advantage, if I've properly assessed. Yep. I'm just going to take again. You can go here if you want, but I can always just play this. Now, how do I go about defending this pawn? Is the pivotal question. Go here, and then probably play something here. Yep, let's go here. We're defending this knight, and we can probably give up this pawn, as long as we can find a way to defend this pawn, which we can do by just playing here. Yeah, okay, all right. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. We both have dumb knights, but his is dumber. Yeah, this pawn is surprisingly annoying for us. So yeah, let's go ahead and play queen e3 first, because if he wants to trade queens, I'd take the queen trade. Our king's our king and our knight are both better situated for an endgame. He does not, because of course he doesn't. Yeah, and this pawn is going to be problematic for us as well. He's still threatening, so I think we have to go here. We need to probably play queen f3 to attack the f5 pawn, defend the d3 pawn. Yeah, and he wants to attack, and that is fine. You can have that pawn. I'm taking this pawn. If you want to play here to defend, then I'm probably playing some dirty stuff in order to come get ya. Don't ya know? You can take those pawns, but you better worry about your king, boyo. At least that's what I'm thinking. Then again, you know, we'll see. I mean, an entire sub is on the line. Oh, Mama Bear 2000's in chat. How you doing, Mama Bear? You doing well? You having a good night? I hope so. I think you emailed me, and I think I forgot to respond. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. So the next thing I want to do is make some space for my king. Yeah. And then I want to get in here and attack all this stuff. Yeah. This knight, as poorly as it's situated, it's doing better than our knight is right now, that's for sure. Yeah. So he's, what, getting ready to sacrifice his knight for 2 pawns? That still doesn't buy him a ton, because the very first thing we can do is play the check that we want. Let's go ahead and get in here. Yeah, let's get in there. Let's get in there with the knight. Aha. He's finally found a way out. Okay, so if we play knight e3, then he pushes. Then we can play knight e5, actually, and we just have a beautiful outpost square, which I'm a-okay with. And if he wants to trade, like, fine. I have no problem trading an h pawn for an f pawn. I do want to keep queens on the board, though. We are in a bit of a bind. But that's okay. He's made more weaknesses, and we can come infiltrate. No problem. Yeah. The other thing we have to do is we have to find a way to target this f7 pawn. But we're doing a good job restricting movement here. Should probably grab the open file at some point. But I should probably find a way to do it more advantageously than playing queen e3. But only probably. Yes. This appears to be to our advantage. That's right, queen f4. Can't move his king away. And isn't that just dropping a pawn? Am I missing something? I don't think I'm missing anything. I think that just drops a pawn. And I can force a queen trade if I wanted to, which I don't think I want to, but I could. Again, I think we want to keep queens on the board. And he's doing a good job of trying to avoid the checks. He or she. I guess I don't know if Limestone is male or female. They are doing a good job of avoiding the checks. But they seem to have taken an active position and made it passive. And I can't blame them. I mean, it's a hard spot, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and give a check. And either of the 2 places that they go, we can check them again if we want to. Which I'm not sure what that really buys us, but you know, sometimes it has to be done. Oh, is there a way to windmill there? Not quite, unfortunately. Not quite. Oh, man, if only. Yeah, what I'd like is we're essentially like putting the king in. Aha! The one square that I didn't mention. I was looking at these 2 squares. Here, takes. Check doesn't do anything. Check doesn't do anything. Does this check do anything? It doesn't buy us a pawn. Does force him back here. Let's be aware of the clock. Okay, I think we're doing okay so far. Oh, I don't want a knight to get to this square. Okay, let's play check. Let's tickle him. Or her. Let's tickle them one more time. That's right, Limestone. Yeah, and back you go. All right. And does this help me? No. Does this help me? Maybe. Because then I'm threatening here. Let's play h4. Just continue to lock down the position. Then I can get a central square, no problem. Just going to go ahead and walk our way up to the center. Yep, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and move our king towards the center of the board. They have no way to induce any useful trades here. Oh, they missed it. They missed it. I missed it too. Yeah, no problem there. Nothing, just no tactics missed. Nobody hung their queen. It never happened. 0 times out of 100. Yeah, so we just want to walk our king in. And his knight is actually already in the right spot for a lot of this, so we need to get ready to generate a pawn break. Oh. If I go here, push, here, and our king can go literally nowhere. So that doesn't seem great. Yeah. Let's go here. Now I would go here. I want to play knight b5 to attack this pawn. Then if he pushes, then I want to go back. If he pushes again, then I find a way to target this pawn. And I'm going to close that side of the board. Now if he pushes, then he has an avenue in to come get this pawn. But I can keep him busy on this side of the board. Ugh. Yeah. Well, my opponent probably should play f4, right? Right? Isn't that what we're thinking? Oh, somebody texted me. Who was it? Oh, good. My brother will drop in. That's nice. And my dad called. I need to call him back. My birthday's coming up soon. People want to know, what are we going to do? No thanks. I don't want to trade. Push. No problem. I'm stepping up. This pawn's a target. My pawn's a target. Those are both fair statements. Yep, accurate. So if I go... I want to target this pawn, so I need to play here. The other thing I can do is walk in. Just trying to generate a passed pawn. Yeah, my opponent's getting ready to walk in. Yes, and now I need to play king d5. And I still do have time to get my knight back in defense, though this is admittedly not the cleanest game in the world. Oh, but I only have 25 seconds left. I didn't even realize. I've been narrating so much that I didn't even hear that. What a cute little ghost. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm threatening your knight now. and you don't have good methods to come defend it. Ah, I see. I think my opponent's losing the thread here. Oh, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh, check. Oh no, Limestone. You got. On time, too. I'm not even sure who's winning this position. I'd have to guess it was me, because I have a barrier here. You can't get in. This pawn is stuck. I'm probably queening here. Man, rough. All right, let's check out the game report. Or waiting while we wait for the bar to go up in the middle thing. Oh! Thank you, Limestone, a person of your word. Gotta love it. Yeah, that was really rough. I feel like you had me for a long time there. I think oh gosh, yes, there was a moment. Is that the moment when I hung my queen? That's probably the moment when I hung my queen. Yep. Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at that queen and that king. Ooh. Rough. Okay, back to the moments. All right, so we're playing a book position here. And this is actually fine. In theory, I guess you're supposed to castle. This did not feel great for me, but it was okay. Yeah, and it agrees that this is a mistake. What does it want me to play here? Do I have like other good knight moves or something? How would that help me? Oh yeah, just danger levels, push your queen back. Okay, all right, that's fair. I wasn't gonna see that. Good. I defended the E1 square. I feel good about that. Man, this game was such a barn burner. My goodness. Yeah, he's kind of like going to C3. I don't see how I resolve that. Does it just want me to play King F1 right away? No, it wants me to do something with my queen, but I don't know what it is. What do you want, game? Oh, does it want me to play... Okay, it says this one's fine. Does it want me to play here? Yes, because I'm threatening this pawn and I'm still defending my knight. I played Queen E3 instead. That was less good. Okay. Good. This was apparently the right call. I'm surprised that that was better than Queen F4. But that's just me. Yeah. And what did it want you to do? What did it want you to do? Analysis board, sure. Then I play King F1, which is fine. It wants you to play Knight C6. Once you get your knight back into the game. Oh, that was part of the problem you had, right? When I went here, it restricted your knight, which was an unintended favorable consequence of going to F3 instead of F4. I can't remember if I thought of that at the time, but fair. Yeah, we did this properly. And that is the best move. Good. What does it want me to do now? Oh, does it want me to force a queen trade? Probably not, right? Oh, do I have a tactic here? Takes. No, not quite. Yeah, okay, all right. And then queen g8 and oh, and I'm winning this pawn. Oh, gosh. Oh, I missed it. Okay. I couldn't figure out what to do. I was just playing for time. Same thing? Yeah, same thing. Oh, yep. And then what if we didn't lose our queen? That would be fine. Oh, no. Yeah. Does it still want us to play this? Yes. Just the whole time. It's like, bro, h6 pawn. Come on. Yeah. It was pleased with this. It was... there's only one good move here. Is it to step up? Yes. Because I can seal this square. Okay. All right. This was later than the time that I was apprehensive. But good. We moved up eventually. Okay. Just want me to walk in? Probably just wants me to walk in, right? Where does it want me to go? What does it want me to do? Okay, all right. It just says, look, don't let his king in. Yeah, I mean, we were both, I mean, you had a minute, I had 25 seconds. It's really hard to blame you for any of this, Limestone. It just wants me to fork these pieces right away, probably. Or take this f4 pawn. I can't take the f4 pawn. What do you want from me, game? Oh, just make it so that your king can't get out. You got to go like all the way down here. What is good? Okay, all right. Ah, okay, all right, sure. I don't understand, but okay. It just says keep pushing your pawn. Whatever. Okay, so I was winning. Man, I was very happy with this blockade here at the end. That was lucky.